What are three books that have influenced you most?
I would say number one would be Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. It's the world building of it is just so interesting with how magic is like locked away, how the main character moves through the world as a criminal, and how she gets her life back. It's so interesting. And then the Percy Jackson books by Rick Riordan, those are the books that like I still think about. I still go back and I reread them occasionally, even though I'm a lot older now than when I read them when I was probably 10. But those are the books that got me into reading really because and I couldn't put them down when I started them. They're so amazing and he's such a great author. And then probably Six of Crows. It's a fantasy heist novel. It's by Leigh Bardugo and the characters of it with their backstories and everything about them, it felt so real. They were very fleshed out. You could understand their fears, their desires, their hopes and dreams. Like you could really feel that about the characters, and it's one of my absolute favorites.
Who wrote the Percy Jackson? Rick, what's his last name?
Rick Riordan or Riordan.
Riordan.
Mhm.
Is he still writing in that series or is that series done?
He has recently started writing a few more Percy Jackson books of to continue on of Percy Jackson as like he's older now. He's around my age. I think he's in college. He is pulled back into the universe of like questing and danger and monsters. And I know he recently picked that up a few years ago.
Do you think it's going to be any good?
I do. I haven't read it yet, but I really want to. I have so many other books on my to be read pile that I haven't gotten to it yet.
So he's
But
put the
I
new
do
stuff
want to.
out.
Yes, I think there are two books out right now of the new series.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Huh. Is there a book that you continually return to?
it would probably be Throne of Glass, the entire series really, but the first book especially because of the way that it's just written. I mentioned it before. It's by Sarah J. Maas. The series is so interesting, and the characters I adore them. They're so interesting, and I love that they're not like the most perfect characters. They're really well written, but they have so many flaws, and they're very fleshed out rather than just being like these do-gooder heroes that you see in a lot of writing. They have issues, they have problems, they fail, they get through it, and it's very interesting that the main character too is she's an unconventional hero. She's a criminal, and she starts out as kind of a coward, and she has to work through all these things to gain back her freedom and to meet people around her, to have friends rather than just enemies.
Hmm.
The series is so emotionally complex as well. It I went through like a million different thoughts while reading it. It was one of those books where you could try to guess where it was going and you would usually be wrong because there was always a really amazing plot twist.